Hi everyone, welcome to Sew Whatever. I was just wanting to come on here and explain a few things about how I store my patterns. A lot of people, if they have a lot of patterns, it's just all over the place, and believe me, I know how that is. I went through a couple of ways to organize my patterns, and it just was not working out because I had so many of them, and it was just so overwhelming. And I would go to the store and I would buy duplicate patterns. I just did not know what I had in my pattern stash. So right now I'm going to show you how I store my patterns. I'm really not sure who came up with this. Whoever did is genius, because this has been a lifesaver for me. Someone on YouTube, if you know who it is, you can put their names down below and I will definitely give them credit. But whoever it was, thank you. Okay, so I use the binder system for all of my sewing patterns, and I have Simplicity, which is my biggest one, because if you've been sewing for a while, you know that Simplicity used to have sales for their patterns at 99 cents each. And I used to go crazy when I first started sewing, buying a ton of patterns when it was on sale for 99 cents. And that's why I have so many Simplicity. McCall's just recently had a sale for $1.99 for their patterns. So I know that Simplicity really doesn't have the 99 cent sales anymore like they used to, which is a bummer. But I just buy 1 or 2 patterns maybe a month now. Since I have so many, I kind of want to go through what I have, even though they're coming out with some really nice patterns. I just don't want to spend the money on the patterns anymore when I have so many. So I have binders. I have 3 binders. I have a McCall's binder, I have a Simplicity binder, and I have a New Look, Butterick, and Vogue binder in one. And the reason that is because I don't have very much of those, and they all fit in one binder. The Simplicity, like I said, is pretty full. And then the McCall's. I like McCall's. So I'll show you in the Simplicity. What I did was went through all of my patterns. I wrote them down in the description on Google Sheets, and I put the Simplicity pattern list. I printed it out and put it in the front of my binder, so I know what is all in this binder. And then when you put it on Google Sheets, it's on your Google Drive. So if you go to Google Drive or Google Sheets, you'll be able to see what you have. So if you're out at the store and you're like, ooh, that's a nice pattern. And like me, I used to buy duplicates. I don't buy duplicates anymore, because then I could go on my phone and see if I have that pattern, which if it's Simplicity, it's more than likely I'll have it if it's an older pattern. So that's how that works. And then you put the sheet in front of the binder. And then in front of the binder, like the very front of the binder, I just put 1 pattern envelope in the front of the binder. So this is Simplicity. So I put a Simplicity pattern envelope here. And I'll show you what I do with the tissue paper in a minute. But So these are all my patterns for simplicity. And these are just the envelopes. Oh boy, if it was the tissue, it would be really thick and I wouldn't be able to fit them. It's just the envelope. So if I need a pattern, I can just pull this out along with the tissue paper that I'll show you in a second. So there's that. And also storing them like this is like my own little pattern shop. if you can understand that, and if you sew it all, you'd be like, wow, that's pretty cool. But once I get a pattern, I put it in Google Sheets, take out the tissue paper that's in there, and put it in an envelope like this. And then I write the name of it on top. And then I put it in my drawer, just like you see in a Joann's. I have a wide drawer that I put this into. And what it does is it's all alphabetical order. So when I see what I want, if I go through here and I'm like, oh, okay, I want to sew up, let's see, I want to sew up 1167. So I'll go into my drawer, the Simplicity drawer, which is the top, and I will take out Simplicity 1167. And then I'll have the envelope and the tissue paper together. And I'll just completely take those out. And it will stay out until I am done with my project. So that's how that works. So these just stay right on top of my cubby that's in the corner. I know it's a mess over there, but yeah, it stays on the top of my cubby. That way, if I'm searching for a pattern that I want, I'll just search through these and see what I want to make. And then the envelopes, when you're all done making your project, like this one, I'm doing a scrub top pattern. And I'm almost done with this pattern. I have maybe next week and then I'll be done. But I have this thing. I have this that I keep patterns that I have bought and patterns that I've already done that need to be put away. And if I don't find them in here, if they're on my list and I don't find them in here, more than likely they're going to be in this pile because I've either finished with it and I put them in here, or I'm waiting to do something else with these patterns. Or if I buy new patterns, I'll put them in here. But usually the new patterns will go in the back, and I haven't been buying new patterns. So the new patterns will go in the back, and then I know those haven't been entered yet into my Google Sheet, and so I don't put those away yet. And I have extra envelopes to use when I put them away. So that's how I store my patterns. It seems to work really good. I also have indie patterns, and I have Ellie and Mac patterns, George and Ginger patterns that I just put on a sheet back here. And so I know that I have those patterns. And also Ellie and Mac you can log into your account and see what patterns that you have. And that's really helpful too. Ellie and Mac is a good pattern company. If you like PDF patterns, Ellie and Mac is a good company. George and Ginger, 5 out of 4. Made for Mermaids. What else? I know I'm forgetting someone else. Patterns for Pirates. Yeah, all those. And they have free patterns too on their website, so you can try them out before you actually buy one of their patterns, which is kind of neat. But I did want to show you my end result to my scrub top that I've been working on. And it's not quite done yet. I need to hem it. So this is my scrub top that I've been working on. I got really aggravated because of the pockets. So the pockets, I didn't put the pockets in. And to tell you the truth, I don't like pockets in my scrub tops. I like them in my pants, and I really like cargo pants for my scrub bottoms. So I can put my pens and stuff in there. I cannot stand pockets right here, just because everything gets put in there. Alcohol swabs, you name it, I'll put it in there if I have it. So I liked this pattern. I did. I liked it a lot. I just want a simpler version so I can just knock like 5 or 6 out at a time. And this is not a simple version. It's more of a pattern that takes a little while. And the reason why I'm not wearing it is because it is quite tight around this area. If this was not knit, not stretchy, this thing would not fit me. And I made the right size and everything. So, and to put a knit for this neckband, I had enough time trying to get this one on, let alone a cotton one that does not stretch at all or not have any forgiveness at all. It just would have been a disaster. And like I said, I'm not an expert sewist, so I don't have all the tips and tricks yet. And so I'm still learning too. But I've made a lot of garments, and I think knit is my favorite. It's just cotton is better for scrub tops, I think, and scrub bottoms. And so I will be working on the scrub bottoms probably next week sometime. So this is my top, and this is my wearable muslin. And am I gonna make it in the good fabric? Probably not. Probably not, because I did not have a good time with the neckline. The pockets were horrible. I'm still going to put a pocket on, but I think what I'm going to do is a kangaroo pocket. Maybe. Like I said, I don't like pockets in my scrub tops. So that is my little spiel about this scrub top. I'm still trying to look for the best scrub top to do. Something simple, something easy, something where I could just knock out a bunch of them at the same time. And this is not it. So the search continues for a top that is easy and that I can get a lot of them out in one day. So it'll be good for Valentine's Day, though, because it's super cute, I think. Just have to lose a little weight here, I think. But anyway, everybody have a blessed night, and I will see you next time I'm on. God bless.